Hello everybody, Totesolive here, and we're going to go ahead and do an eternal draft. As you can see, I'm only in gold. I haven't drafted a whole heck of a lot. I've been kind of messing around, jumping all over the place, brewing, playing some ladder, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do a draft. We do it with gold, so we have a pair of 5,000. And here's our opening pack. Now, let's look what we've got here. Sleeping Draught is very powerful. It's a really awesome card, and it's in good colors. Argenport is good, Xenon can be pretty good, and Feln is also really good. So basically Shadow is really well positioned right now, as far as I have seen anyways. Here we've got a Novice Herd Rider. Fate, the Explorer dinosaur in your hand with the least life, gets +1/+1, and she's a 6/8 for 7, which is okay. Plus she's an Explorer and a dinosaur. Generally okay, but I don't know that that's what I really want to pick. And then there's an Ancient Defenses. So Ancient Defenses is when you play Sentinel, it gets +2. That's a permanent bonus. And then you deal 3 damage to an enemy, so it's kind of removal. So I'm really torn between the Ancient Defenses and the Sleeping Draught here. And then we also have, of note, a Spirit Blade Stalker, which, yeah, that's never going to be seen again. That's such a good card. So a Spirit Blade Stalker, and then after that we kind of have a Final Shot Rider. So there's really only 3 first picks in the pack, and then there's a bunch of, other kind of meh cards. We're going to take the Ancient Defenses because removal is extremely important, and we'll kind of see where that puts us. Well, here's a dinosaur, so already missing out on one pick on dinosaur strats, but I'm not really seeing much. That's not a dinosaur that's enough to put you into the dinosaur deck. Although, I mean, you could manage to get some Terriaxes in the 3rd pack, so that might actually work out. And being Skycrag is not bad in the 2nd pack. Maybe being 3 color wouldn't be too bad, but let's look at what else is here. So, we have a rather meh Sentinel, the Panoptic Guardian. It's a 2/5, which is cool, but it costs 6, not so great. Fate, see the top card of each deck this turn, also not amazing. We do have a Strategy, which is a good card, but I don't know if it's something that's really second pickable here. There is an Into the Furnace, which is, once again, removal, so might be what we end up picking here. Just kind of hedging, because you don't need to play many Sentinels in the Ancient Defenses, because Ancient Defenses itself is a decent card to play. Because removal is a premium to get rid of flyers and things. I think we'll take the Into the Flames as just more removal and kind of see where that goes. Okay, Runecrawler Yeti is not a bad pickup. It's a reasonably aggressive card. It's in red, so that's kind of good. We have a Dinosaur Stampede, not a card that I would take even if I was in that kind of color, unless it was in the 4th pack. Valkyrie Bodyguard, definitely not in the colors we're doing. I do like Unpredictable Outlaw, but I don't know that we're going that direction. Oh, and then there's an Extinguish. I think Extinguish is actually the pick here. Let's just keep on the removal train and see where that kind of takes us. Because Stone Scar is not bad, and Gunslingers are not bad either. Well, we do have a Relic. We do get to scout with him. He is a 2/2 for 2. So this is not a bad pickup for us. And over a Grenamender, which works with our Into the Furnace, but yeah. I think we go ahead and take the Oni Cave Diver here. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the Oni Cave Diver. There's another Ancient Defenses, and I'm actually pretty happy to pick that up. More removal is better. And like I said, we only need a couple of Sentinels to really make it good. Here, we could take a Granite Waystone, which I actually really like. We could take a Heroic Bravo, which can be pretty powerful if we get some Gunslingers. And we'll probably pick up a couple of Gunslingers. So that's kind of a hard choice there. We also have a Cover of Darkness, which I've never really gotten to make work. But we'll take the Heroic Bravo. He's got, I think, a little bit more upside. And look, there we go. Now we have the Granite Waystone or the Caleb's Intervention, which is a 1/1 Grenadin, or not really a battle trick, but a decent attack. I think Caleb's Intervention is probably one of the best interventions, and I think we're going to take that once again. Even though I would love to have the Waystone, I don't think this is the time to take it. And a Barkeep's Friend is a perfectly fine pickup. Sure, we'll take a Iceberg Frontrunner. It's a little bit aggressive. Here we'll pull the Winter's Grasp. If we do end up splashing, that's the most splashable card. Serene Excavator in case we end up splashing those colors. Ooh, and then a Helpful Doorbot. I mean, I'm not happy to pick up. That's not like, ooh, oh my god, I got a Helpful Doorbot. That's more like, ooh, a Helpful Doorbot because it happens to be Grenadin, and it was in our colors. So, don't mistake my happiness on that card for anything other than, well, that's kind of cool. Ooh, okay, so here's a Gunslinger. Goes with a Heroic Bravo, has Deadly, and might hit some things, or we could get a Pummel, but I think she's the pickup. Deadly units are kind of nice. I like having them. Amethyst Ring is not really where I want to be going, although it is, you know, it works with our Cave Diver. There he is. I actually have had games in Argenport where the Amethyst Ring got me to the late game, and I managed to mill an opponent out because of it. Grenadin Cannoneer is, I don't know if he's good in draft. He's terrible in constructed, which is where I'm most experienced, but he's a 4-drop and I'm not really happy with that. I think the pickup's actually the Piercing Grief. It's a 2-drop that's reasonably aggressive, draws us deeper when it comes around the second time, so we'll try it. I'm not super excited to pick up a Twin Barrel or a Cabal Rogue. I don't think we're going to go in that direction, so let's go and pick up a Skycrag Banner in case we have a light splash of blue. Here we've got, ooh, a Longshot Marksman. Perfect. He's a gunslinger. He's a reasonably aggressive guy. I don't think we're going to go into any of the Life Force stuff, so let's go ahead and just, and then there's a Cripple also, but that's not my favorite piece of removal, and especially over the 2-drop. 2-drops are kind of a premium. We love 2-drops. Ooh, Gundown. That's good removal. I do kind of want the Skeeter. Skeeters have gained a lot of traction now. Just being a flyer that's kind of good, and then the Lifesteal is helpful, but I think the Gundown's our pick. Stay on the removal train. Ooh, here we have a really, really solid 3 cards. If we splash the blue, the Hunter's Harpoon is the strongest, and that is a really strong card. I don't know that we can. Then we also have potentially the Jawbone Hatchet, which I think is the weakest of them, but let's go with the Jackknife. We might have an aggressive enough deck that a Jackknife is good. Now I don't know that we want the second Jackknife. We may end up taking the Xenon Stranger since it's in at least one of our colors. Yeah, I don't know that we want the second Jackknife. Let's go to the Xenon Stranger. I really didn't want the Wolf either. Young Gun? Not going to play it probably, but, well, is the Toctic just better than the Young Gun? We're probably not playing either of them. And then, of course, the Burning Glaive is kind of a option, but we have the Heroic Bravo and the Barkeep at our top end, which I think are better. I could be wrong on that. I know some people that swear by Burning Glaives because of just how much damage they do, but we don't really have flyers to put it on. So if we end up playing him, the Toctic, well, the Gunslinger has a little bit. We do have at least 1 weapon for him, maybe 2 with the Barkeep's friend getting a second weapon. Nah, I think the Toctic is the better pick if we end up playing him. I don't think we're going to play him, but if we do, we'll take him. Here we don't really have any cards for us. Dustblind is probably not making it, but if any card does, that'll be the one. Trailblade, because that's the, there we go, another Skycrag Banner. So we've got a pretty good ability to splash in Primal if we wanted to. Ooh, wow, can't play it. Don't have enough spells to make him work. Maybe we take the Lightning Storm on the splash. The Seek Power would be also good for that. Yeah, the Lightning Storm is just the most powerful card there. And it's actually a really good card. Ooh, we could take a Cabal Recruiter. Cabal Recruiter's not bad. We could take a Devourer. That dig is kind of a little bit. We could also take an Oni Quartermaster. We have 2 weapons that he works with. Maybe we'll pick up some more stuff. Let's go ahead and grab him just in case. Here we have a Combust as removal. We have a Gorgon Swiftblade, which I don't think we're going to splash, or we have an Amethyst Acolyte. So we're kind of torn between these two. Let's take the Combust because it's kind of hard removal. It's not the best removal, but it is hard removal. Cabal Recruiter. We could splash a Scouting Party. Scouting Party is splashable. I don't think we have many ways of getting the Cabal Recruiter in. I like Cabal Recruiter, but I don't think we can get him in there. Feln Stranger helps us with our splash, or we could take a Granite Monument. Let's take the Feln Stranger because I really think we're gonna have I think we're gonna have a Primal Splash at this point. Levitate. Here we want pseudo removal? Yeah, let's take some pseudo removal. Oh, well, there we go. We would have gotten the Cabal Recruiters in there. Oh, well. You know, sometimes you miss the train. Still a good card. Still a good weapon. Wow, that is a late Predator's Instinct. Let's take the Wisdom. I don't know that we're going to play, but we'll take it. Second Sight, Sky Snapper, and that's a late Sky Snapper, by the way. Sky Snappers are also really good for getting in there. Wow, okay. Well, if we want to continue splashing, then, well, or just kind of splashing red now instead, we could take the Crest of Cunning, but I think we take the Extinguish. Extinguish is just way too good. Ooh, we could take a Crest of Chaos now, still helping with the splash. Or we could take a Spark Hatcher, also powerful. I think we take the Crest to help with our colors and see what else we get. Here we go. Final Shot Rider, powerful Gunslinger, Unpredictable Outlaw, also powerful Gunslinger. Headsman's Axe, extremely powerful weapon, but I think we need the 2-drop. Okay, let's see what our deck's looking like. So we're starting to be okay there. We don't have enough unit. Well, maybe we do. Yeah, we got a pretty good curve here, so we can take just about anything. Our 4-drops are pretty open, so they're going to be pretty good. Do we want a Tumble Bang? I think we just take a Sleeping Draught here. An Unseen Agent wouldn't be too bad either. Keep the Nightfall going. It's non-blockable. He carries weapons really well. Do we just take him? Let's see. What weapons do we have to throw on him? If we had still had the Headsman's Axe, or if we'd taken the Headsman's Axe, he'd definitely be a better pickup for us. You know, the Sleeping Draught works really well with the Cat Burglar. It blanks removal from our opponents. That may not be a bad pickup. We're not playing the Dustblind for sure. It's a hard choice. We also have the Affliction, but I don't think the Affliction's the pick. A Slope Sergeant. How many Yeti are we running? We have the Iceberg Frontrunner. We have... Is he the only one? Yeah, he's the only one, so he's not really... Oh, we have the Scouting Party, but playing him after a Scouting Party I don't think is really... I think that's too much Magical Christmas Land. And the Jotun Punter also because we're not in the Yeti's deck, so it's really between these two cards, I think. Maybe the Tumble Bang. Maybe Tumble Bang. Well, our 3s are pretty light. That makes Tumble Bang a little more worth it. And he does ramp us up for these guys. Sure, let's take a Tumble Bang. Let's see if he works out. That's probably the wrong pick. Let's take another Extinguish because more removal is better. Here, I think we take the Granite Waystone over the Trusty Revolver. Yeah, although the Twilight Hermit, we could make him work because we do have enough Nightfall stuff. Well, we don't have early Nightfall, though, do we? Let's take the Granite Waystone. Oh, there we go. Winter's Grasp. Winter's Grasp is really good. We're getting enough Nightfall to make this worth it. I like Improvised Rubbler, but I think the Winter's Grasp is just going to get us there. We're going to be a little more of a later game control deck, and that's probably going to be the way we have to go with this. Bellowing Thunderfoot that's probably not being played. Front Runner, Sinister, Ultimate Enemy's Curse. We don't have any ways of cursing our enemies, so that's not really a playable, so let's take him. Amethyst. I think we take the other end of the furnace, and we'd be happy with that. We could take a Cobalt Waystone or a Prickly Grenadin. Let's take a Prickly Grenadin. Keep some more Grenadin going. Okay, there we go. So this will be an interesting deck. So we're going to be 3-color, most likely. We got a lot of cuts to make. We've got a lot of removal. So I think first off we cut the second set. That's just not that great. I think the Toctic is definitely gone. The Helpful Doorbot's definitely out. The Felm Stranger is going to make it in, but the Xenon Stranger is not going to make it in at all. I think the Oni Quartermaster is too much trying to... Oh, we are light on units, though. We're super light. So I think the Wisdom has to go. Oh, and let's also remove these guys so we get a more accurate count. There we go. Okay, so we have 35. 35 cards. Now, the Scouting Party technically counts. We could keep the Bellowing Thunderfoot. We don't really have a good way of bonding him, though, so maybe... Without the bond, I think he's too weak, so let's go and dump him. We have a lot of removal, guys. This is a super removal-heavy deck, which is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I like it. I like the super removal-heavy. 34. Getting rid of any units is bad. This is a unit technically. It's a 1/1, but it's a unit. So we might have to dump the jackknife. Yeah, let's dump the jackknife. We don't have enough units to really make it worth it. What else do we get rid of? Maybe the static bolt is our next worst piece of removal. Yeah, let's drop the static bolt since we only have one. Oh, and the trailblaze. I like draw effects, but Trickster's Cloak, super good, but once again, we only have 14 units, so not enough to really carry it. We're going to really be trying to live on the back of our control package. Levitate, because we don't have enough units to really make sure we hit with it. Okay, 29. We need to get rid of one more, I think. And that's going to be... what? Maybe the Combust, because of our low number of units. I think that is the one we get rid of. Let's dump the Combust. We don't really want to dump the Extinguishes because we need to keep the Winter's Grasps going. Well, this is going to be... we're going to go a little greedy on our power here. This is going to be interesting. Well, also, let's go back. Just a second. Just a second. Let's go back and see if there's anything else in Primal that we would want that we dropped. No, not really. Okay, yeah, no. Let's just go pick this up. See if there's any other power that we need. Yeah, we got the Monument, which is technically could be a unit also, so it's going to help bump up our unit count. We are super light on units though, guys. If this deck does much, it's going to be kind of a surprise. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Okay, let's get into the games. Oh man, this is going to be rough. I didn't really have to do a power count because we kind of need our power to be roughly even. So, let's see what we can do. We're up against George Gone. Hi, George. Hopefully this is going to be a good game. This is not a keepable hand. Too much of one color, not enough of the others. This is actually reasonably keepable because we're going to have the Feln to unlock the rest of the hand. Hopefully we... yeah, I don't know. This will be interesting to see. Next turn we can play the 1-2, but I don't know that we need to. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and drop the Feln, get our black, and I think that's worth it over getting 1 point of damage in on our opponent. Yep, I think we were correct in that. Ooh, because now we can drop our 4-2. Let's see if he wants to block. He probably doesn't. Nope. Okay, so let's go and drop our 4-2, and we'll just start getting aggressive, and next turn we can Winter's Grasp, and Yeti, if he drops something we care about, he's probably going to attack. Yeah, we'll definitely be Winter's Grasping something. Probably Winter's Grasping this. Well, he might actually block with that now. Am I upset? I'm not upset by that, actually. Let's go ahead and scout first, see what's going to be on top. Let's see. Yeah, what does that do for me? I think that's not good enough, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's Winter's Grasp him, which means he's going to have to block with him so he won't get the ultimate. That means that our Yeti can't really swing in, but that's fine with me. Let's throw the Yeti out there, and since he didn't block with this, we'll probably kill it next turn with our Ancient Defenses. Okay, I'm actually fine with him keeping the Nightfall going, because we're going to be in an advantageous position here. We're going to kill that. Keep pecking him down, so, because our goal is to be the control deck, so we kind of need all of the incremental damage we can get, because we don't have a lot of units, so anywhere we can get damage is good for us. The Barkeep's Friend is not going to be so good since we have this guy out, but we'll kind of see what we can do here. Also, him keeping the Nightfall going means that this unit stays locked down, So we'll get another swing in on it. And if we draw a sigil, because we do have 2 draws, if we draw a sigil and he plays something smaller for the Barkeep's Friend, ooh, is he going to just let this die? He is. Okay, this might be really good for us. We didn't draw a sigil, though, so that's kind of bad for us. Let's throw this out. Let's throw this out. And then we'll just pass the turn. If he swings, good for us. If he doesn't swing, we'll probably chunk the Barkeep's Friend out and see what happens. Oh, we'll definitely be using the Barkeep's Friend here. Definitely. Oh, unless we didn't draw anything. We don't have a Grenadin in the yard, so we could swing. Huh. How do we want to do this? Let's pass the turn. I think we need to be defensive. We have extinguishes. Ooh, good. He turned on Nightfall, so that's going to give us 2 draws, and he's at 12, so he's going to be at 11 on his turn. And this is going to draw us into our removal, hopefully, or one of our Grenadin that we can hopefully let die so that our furnaces do 4 damage. Caleb's Intervention, good. Ooh, nice. Winter's Grasp, keep the Nightfall going. Then we can... Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Kill his weapon. Kill his guy. I forgot about the 3rd mode. I forgot about that 3rd mode. It comes into use so rare, guys. Caleb's Intervention coming through clutch. Go, go, Caleb's. He's taking more damage. His unit's staying locked down. The control deck is working. We're kind of getting there, guys. Crackshot Fugitive, if we draw a sigil, we can kill... Ooh, he might just eat his... Okay, he ate his other... That's fine. We can kill this if we draw... We didn't draw a sigil. Darn it. But he's at 5. He's on 5. He's going to take another one on his turn, so we really need to just get through with 4 damage. I think we're good to go aggressive, guys. I think we're super good to go aggressive. He's going to have to block these 2, because if he doesn't... he's going to have to block these 2. We're going to hit through for 2, so he's going to lose this guy. We're going to lose 1. He's going to take 2, go to 3, and then our Sky Snapper is deadly. So, Sky Snapper is deadly in the air. And he can't really afford to attack because we have 2 1/1s on the ground also. Does he have a weapon to throw on that and stun somebody? No, he doesn't. Okay, we just get the win. Sweet. There we go, guys. We get the win with a Sky Snapper. Our lone flying unit. Hey, we finally drew the sigil. Yay, but we're not going to do we had all these. We're just going to attack him, call it good, see what he does. He might have removal that he uses fast. Oh, he's got to devour to gain some life. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So, good game there, and then we can... Do we want to Barkeep's Friend down something? Let's see, what would we Barkeep's Friend down? How is he getting a +1 to everything? How is everything getting +1 power? Oh, because the Grenadin Bellower, of course. Wow. Let's see, do we... No, let's go ahead and drop the Cat Burglar and we'll hold back the gun. There we go. We'll drop the Cat Burglar, we'll hold back the gun, and that might be the removal we need next turn. Because he might get out of this. You never know. Plus, this gives us the kill on the Heroic Bravo because the Cat Burglar is a gunslinger. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Yep, because he had to stun the flyer. We'll just go ahead and block here. Doesn't have Overwhelm. Just in case. Who knows what he's doing. And then we win with the Heroic Bravo. Or we win with the Extinguish. But I think we just win with the Heroic Bravo and call it good. So we had 2 ways of winning there, which is cool. That's cool. Plus we could extinguish his unblockable. Yay us. Go us. Yeah, Nightfall did so much damage there. It was awesome. I'm glad my opponent was on the Nightfall plan also, because that made our Nightfall plan that much stronger. When you're the control deck running Nightfall, it's nice when your opponents are running just like random Nightfall. I mean, his random nightfall was only the sigil, or the monument. He had removal nightfall also. Here we are. We have a playable on 2. We're gonna have to draw fire, but I think anything we do, we're gonna have to do that. So let's go and try keeping it and see if we just draw the fire. This might not be the best keep in the world, considering we only run 17. Well, we have another 2 drop. We have another 2 turns to draw fire. We have 2 turns. We could get there. It's possible. Let's see what we're gonna do now. We got the fire, so that's muy bueno. I think we play this guy and we play that guy because he can bust through. So he's gonna have the 2 blockers. This is just a good unit. He may not have much more in the way of... Okay, yeah, obviously attacking because it's not a good blocker for what we've got going on. That is not a surprise. Our fire... Oh, wow. Playing Sabotage, and it actually works. Usually it's not very good against in draft, but we have such a light creature deck that Sabotage just wrecks us. That's funny. Yep, probably the better pick. Probably the better pick. The Brass Shorthorn we don't care about. Ooh, a Lightning Storm. Unfortunately that kills our guy also, but that might be a decent card at some point if he ends up getting the aggro out there. Swing with this guy, and then we're going to go ahead and play out... Let's play out the Felm Stranger and see what happens. He also saw the scouting party and didn't take it, so that's really interesting to me. I think we go ahead and block the Grenadin just so we can get rid of half of it. So we'll trade our Felm Stranger for half of his Grenadin because we do have the Lightning Storm. So, ooh, we may end up... Lightning Storming here, trading off this guy, see if he blocks. If not, we'll just do the 2 damage and then we'll trade. Yeah. So he's got to wonder what our trick is. He knows we've got the end of the furnace. Okay, so he didn't want to do that. Smart opponent is smart. He's going to gain 3. Let's go ahead and just let him get his 3. We'll take a pretty big hit here. We'll take a hit for 6. But we need to get that other sigil. We didn't find that sigil. We didn't find that sigil. So we could play out some guys and block. This blocks that pretty well. This blocks that pretty well. So, but we can't play both. We can play her. Okay, let's do this. Let's play this out. We're really needing to find that sigil, and let's just not attack, and we're going to have to go into block mode now while we look for a sigil. This is going to be unfortunate. We can recover pretty well if we can break through what he's doing. A weapon on this guy would be kind of backbreaking for us. We need a weapon and an extinguish. That'd be nice. This is not turning out to be the greatest, the greatest sets of draws, guys. This guy's kind of useless. We only have the Barkeep's Friend now, which is nice because I mean that could potentially be draw 2. So this is really just a 2/2 for 3. But we needed the unit. So he has instead the extinguish. Great. Oh well, that might draw us out of this. Trading in both of these guys for that is, I think, an okay trade. And if it trades for a battle trick, then so be it. But I mean, we got to get that thing off the board, and we can clear these 2. So we did draw. Nice. Okay, good. We drew this. Let's go ahead and reset the board, I think, with the Lightning Storm. And that'll open the way for us to put our flyer down and maybe something else. So at this point, we have tons of removal in our deck. Hopefully we can get some of it and just deal with what he's doing. Yeah, I don't want that thing here because that's a good combo right there. That's a super good combo, in case you're wondering, guys. And then, do we Okay, let's play him down as a blocker, and then we'll play these guys down as a blocker if we don't draw some form of control for this guy. At this point, removal for him is going to be difficult, but we have control. Well, we could draw the gun down. We could draw the gun down. Oof. Well, we did not draw the gun down. When one of your other Grenadins specifically. Okay, so this guy's gonna end up blocking. We're just throwing units away trying to preserve our life total. You know, it's a thing that happens. Still looking for the gun down. Actually, we want to extinguish this guy first and then gun down. Ugh, this is so painful, guys. This is so painful. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So the scouting party is live. Ooh, so is the cat burglar, but the scouting party is the better play. Gives us more blockers. If we draw the extinguish, we can... so we're going to block this guy. We're not going to block that guy because there's no point. If we draw the extinguish... Please don't have another battle trick. Okay, he didn't. Please don't have a torch. Okay, good. We drew the extinguish. That's muy bueno. So we drew the extinguish. We're going to extinguish this guy. Now we're going to swing in with 1 and draw a card. Hopefully we draw a sigil. We did not draw a sigil, but we did draw a Winter's Grasp, which I'm going to wait on because we want to extend the Nightfall, I think, maybe? We don't... Oh, do we have any life gain? We have no life gain, so actually the Nightfall may just kill us. Oh, or this is just going to kill us. Okay, we should have Winterfalled him. We got greedy. That was dumb. But it happens. That is not a card I would have expected. But that's okay. After I thought about it, I was like, oh, we don't want to extend the Nightfall, do we? That's actually bad for us because we could kill ourselves with our own Nightfall. We just got too low there, just drawn poor in the beginning of the game. It happens. We shouldn't have kept the hand we kept. Totally our loss. Totally on us. That was our fault. This is a much better one. We still need to go find one primal, but that's okay because we can play the Prickly Grenadin. It's a slower hand, but we are kind of a control deck. So, sure, we'll keep it. We've got a scout, so we can throw away something that we can't use. Like, do we want to keep a Barkeep's Friend? I think we have to throw the Barkeep's Friend away. So we're never going to see the Barkeep's Friend. So we can keep that in mind. Okie dokie. Gives us the Nightfall, gives us the Sigils, so muy bueno. Toss that guy out there. We're going to toss the Prickly Grenadin and make our opponent discard a card. And then that's going to turn our Into the Furnaces onto 4 damages instead, which is good. Let's go ahead and drop that guy, play that. And, haha, discard a card. Your choice, sir. Pump fake a card at us. There we go. Maybe he didn't... Oh, maybe he was wanting to discard the jump kick and he didn't realize that he had to not want to use the jump kick in response to the ability. He had to pass his chance to use it. Okay. Well, is this worth throwing... Probably not. Probably not. We have another turn. So we're going to leave this guy back to block. Dump this guy out. Well, we could... Huh. I think we don't need to use any of our removal the way it is now. If we get up to 6, we could do some cool stuff by dealing 5 to something. That'd be neat. We're obviously going to block the 2-1. Let's go ahead and just block here. Our 1-2 has not much value, and he just 2 for 1 to our opponent, which is nice. Jotun Cyclops. So we're going to kill that, so it's a good thing we waited. We've got 2 different ways to kill that, and I think the better way to kill it is with the Extinguish, right? Yes, because we have the possibility of doing 5 to murder more things. Let's go and extinguish him. Play this. Let him have his snowball. Next turn we can kill something bigger with the Monument Lightning Storm combo. If it's 5 or smaller on the back end. Okay. Nice. Well, we're gonna get... Ooh, okay. Never mind. I would say we are gonna get it. We're gonna get a 2 for 3 out of the deal, but actually, we get slightly more aggressive if we do it this way. So we still got a 2 for 3. We still have the monument in the back for removal on small things. He hasn't played anything too terribly big yet, so maybe. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. There's what we want to extinguish, guys. There's what we want to extinguish. Let's drop this guy. We don't have good blocks for that, unfortunately. So, but if he attacks, we can swing back and maybe Ancient Defense, whatever he drops. That's going to get him so much value until we find an extinguish. We do have 3 extinguishes, so hopefully we'll find another one. Hopefully we find a second one. That'll be good. Yep, no blocks. Hopefully we kill whatever you play, and it's not too big, although at this point you should be dropping all your big stuff, so that's going to be kind of sad for us. Our opponent doing a lot of pump faking. That was silly. Unsure why they played the way they played, but okay, cool. Swing with this. Oh, that's going to wreck us. We really need an extinguish super fast. That's not an extinguish. That is not an extinguish, ladies and gentlemen. Do we just keep this guy back to block? I think we do. We keep him back to block and try to find the extinguish. We can't afford to take 4 turns because that's a 3-turn clock. That's a 3-turn clock, and our 1-2 is not doing too much. Our 4-2 is going to have to attack. That's fine. Our 4-2 will have to attack. Well, 4-2 down. Think we lose this one, ladies and gentlemen. I think we lose this one. Can't see much of a way out of it. I do see a way out of it, but it's real slim. And it's going to have to involve our opponent drawing nothing for a while. Us getting the... yeah, let's just go and block here. Us getting the extinguish for this. Taking a hit from this. Going to 2. And then getting the Winter's Grasp. But that's just... Okay, we're just dead. We're just dead. Well, when you're the control deck not drawing the control, it kind of means the game's over. This might be a quick draft. This might be a quick draft. We'll still post it because, hey, if we get wrecked, we get wrecked. No. Better. Much better, actually. We've got the early scout, which we kind of need. Lightning Storm. Yes, we want you. Probably should have used our Lightning Storm more aggressively. I don't really know. Ow, that's going to be rough. So if he's got another Gunslinger coming up, that's going to be super rough. So we might just want to go ahead and trade in a 1-for-1 on the Lightning Storm. Well, no, because we could Caleb's away the weapon in the Lightning Storm. Yeah, we could Caleb's away the weapon. I think that's worth it. We could since we can do that. I wish Caleb's was fast, but making a 1-1 Grenadin fast would be way too powerful, I think. Okay, so no Gunslinger. Ooh, okay. Is this only my units? Give one of your units. Darn. If only that wasn't my units. That would be nice. So we could break the Aegis on him. Well, this blocks that, though. Let's see. This makes him discard and blocks that. And if he throws a weapon down on it, we can break the Aegis with the Caleb's. And then Winterfall him. Winter's Grasp him. I don't know why I said Winterfall, but we could Winter's Grasp him. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Backpacker's Machete. Expected. Let's take the 4. Because we're going to go ahead and deal with him next turn. So this is going to break his Aegis. Then we're just going to freeze him. Then we'll sit back on our Grenadin and see what happens. Seems like this was a free roll attack, but I guess our opponent didn't want to trade 1 for 1. I mean, he's ahead, so it seems like that's what you wanted to do, but eh. Because if we block it, no big deal. Maybe they put out small stuff. Put out some small stuff. That's not small. That's big. That's big and also blanks our Lightning Storm now. Well, darn, we should have used it aggressively. I thought we should have traded it 1 for 1, but I was hoping. I was getting greedy for value. Let's see. This is going to be a blocker. It might prevent his attacks for a turn, which would be nice. And we'll put the long shot marksman out. You know, we drafted tons of removal. It'd be nice to see more of it. Just to be real honest, it'd be real nice to see more of that removal that we drafted. Oh, double ouch. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, shielded short barrel was absolutely not the weapon we wanted to see. And you were not the unit we wanted to see. Probably going to end up double blocking something. Yeah, let's go and double block this guy. If he's got the battle trick, he's got the battle trick. We're still trading 2 guys in, so it's still a 2 for 2 for him. Apparently has battle trick considering whether to use it or not. Doing math, noticing he hits for 8. This guy comes unfrozen, can block next turn. And that's just going to murder us, and we just drew a sigil. Okay, so there we go, guys. There's the end of our draft. So, you know, when you draw the removal, or when you draft the removal and you don't draw the removal, and that's what your game plan is, you're pretty much going to get wrecked. Don't be greedy. That's what we learned this draft. Don't be greedy about your value. And hey, look, Eternal says, hey, sorry about your games. And there we go. So, I guess we'll be back later for another draft, guys. This one was a short one, and you got to see me get totally wrecked. But hopefully we'll do better on the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye.